This is how we're going to start the midweek video out. I got delayed. I'm up here in Wisconsin. Some guy took a ramp a little bit too hard. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah. He took that turn way too hard, is what I'm assuming. There's a ramp right here coming off of 39 North to 43, and I'm guessing he came around that corner a little too fast and ended up railing it, laid it right up against that wall. I was just told that we're gonna back up to the next on-ramp and then back up the on-ramp. Not sure how that's gonna work. I know I see a whole bunch of people behind me not there anymore, so I'm kind of curious what's going on. But anyway, they got the truck hooked up to the wrecker. They got the, I think they're starting to hook up to that reefer box, but I don't know how they're gonna tip it over. Apparently I'm not gonna be here when this all goes down, so now I just gotta test my backing skills all the way back that way. I don't know how far back I'm gonna have to go, but I guess I'm gonna have to back up like a fucking half a mile. We'll see how that goes, because a lot of these guys don't know how to back up. I'm sure I can do it. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about all these guys behind me. If they're about to tip that over, what's the point in us backing up? We're gonna back up all the way back there by the time they get this trailer picked up. Might as well sit here for another half an hour and let them do that. I just, yeah. I've been telling some of these guys, you're gonna have to back up half a mile, and they're like, I gotta what? Well, if anything else cool happens, I'll hit record. Alright, so I ended up backing all the way up out of there, and we ended up having to make a U-turn onto the on-ramp and go back up the on-ramp, and then they had us routed in an opposite direction of the freeway traffic that was already coming down. They had them routed in the opposite direction, so it was kind of like back out to the interstate that we all had to go. I don't know if the driver was okay. I assume he was okay, because it didn't look like a horrible wreck. It just looked like he laid it over on top of that. But that's the update on that. I made it, what did I do? From there, I made it all the way down to, all the way down into Missouri yesterday, and almost to Arkansas. And then all the ice and snow started coming in. And this morning I woke up in Missouri, and there was starting to be sleet and ice and everything hitting the ground, and I decided to go ahead and go. I contemplated, I wasn't really sure if I was going to do it or not. I contemplated about it, and I ended up making it all the way to Little Rock and all the way back out to Little Rock. And tonight, Wednesday, I'm at the Arkansas-Missouri border on 67, headed north. I'm on my way to Michigan. So that means this weekend's video is probably going to be Sunday night is when that'll be uploaded, because I won't be home until probably Saturday. So I just gotta make it through all of the ice, snow, and whatever is left over. I'm on like the tail end of the storm that's moving northeast. I'll be on the tail end of it. Hopefully they'll have most of all the roads all cleaned up and everything. I'll be able to do smooth sailing tomorrow. I got about 700 miles left to get all the way up to where I'm going for Friday morning. And then from there, load up a load and track my way all the way back down to Arkansas, which that's about a day and a half trip to get all the way back down. This weekend, it's supposed to be in the like 10s and 20s. So I don't know how well we'll be able to keep the shop heated to be able to work on my wife's car. I know we're going to be working on our car. I know we need to get I'd like to get the wheel well lights in. I'd like to get the the rear light underneath the back bumper put in, and we want to work on a few other things. We're not exactly sure what we're going to work on. We need to detail it as well. We'll probably end up doing basically like a dry detail, spray it down and wipe it off and try to get it cleaned up. It's going to be one more week after that, and then hopefully we go to LST. If things don't work well, if there's too much ice, my wife can't get to work, I end up losing money on not being able to drive, then we won't be able to go out to LST. Bills come first. That's just the way that works. So, but we're still going to work on our car. We still want to make strides forward in completing her car. We also need to get the wheels down and get them washed and cleaned, and then I think we'll probably end up putting them back on the car so she can drive them with them on the car for the next week. Make sure that the air pressure and everything is all set up, and I think she knows where all the potholes are now. So that's what's going on this weekend. I tell you that we helped Mom get a car. We helped her out with a deal in getting a car. She paid for the car, and we ended up with she ended up with what was it? I think it's a 2002. I did tell you guys, didn't I? A 2002 Mercury Grand Marquis, and she loves her car, absolutely loves it, and she already named it Miss Bell. I've heard a lot of people say that they're really good cars, but we're not going to be bagging it. We're not going to be doing anything like that. Some of you may have already mentioned that. I can't remember. All these weeks are starting to blend together right now. We got so much going on. That road does not look good out there. I'm glad I stopped, because there's a whole bunch of shit that fell on the road out there, and everybody's just creeping out there. Yeah, no, I'm good. I hope nobody gets hit. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna sit here and watch traffic as it goes by. I'm gonna watch some TV. I'm gonna kick back and relax. You guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Midweek video, like, subscribe, comment, and how cold is it where you are? Talk to you guys on the next video.